Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Black Jackal Art. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for clicking on my video. And if you're not new, welcome back, my underlings. I'm trying to make a fandom name stick. Underlings is the role that I automatically give people when they join my Discord server, so we're going to test that out. Let me know in the comments if you hate it. This video is essentially what the title says. I'm going to be playing commission speed paints in the background while I tell you guys the story of how I almost got scammed. So, I hope you enjoy. Now, to preface this video and give some context, I need to explain that I have actually never received a commission from a stranger before. So all the commissions that I am drawing in this video were for close friends, specifically my D&D group. I have never actually received a commission request from a stranger. So all of my commissions I've ever made have only ever been from really close friends and family. So imagine my excitement when someone on TikTok messaged me about wanting to commission me. Now, if there are any red flags that I didn't catch throughout this story, I will try and acknowledge them now, but just give me a little grace, man. I was excited, okay? Anyway, this person messaged me on TikTok asking about commissions, and I explained that I did do them and directed them to my Instagram DMs because that's where I take my commission intakes. So they messaged me there. They explained that they wanted me to draw a picture of their son, which I was totally fine doing. Usually I do OC commissions or things like D&D character commissions, which is what I'm drawing in this video, but they seemed really excited, so I was happy to do a real person in my style. We messaged each other back and forth for a while. I made sure they accepted my commission terms of service. I usually make people give me a verbal or written agreement that they've read and understood my terms of service so that I can prevent things like this happening or just coming back around to bite me in the end. I take all of my commission payment 100% up front. The reason I do this is specifically to prevent issues like this, so I'm glad that was in my terms of service. The first time the situation sort of started being weird was I explained that I only take payments through Venmo. They sort of dodged the question and kept asking about PayPal. I explicitly asked them whether they could use Venmo, and they didn't really respond to the question, they just kept asking about PayPal. So I relented and set up a PayPal account. I've tried to use PayPal in the past, it's just really annoying to set up, but in all actuality it is a more secure payment service than Venmo. So I actually take commission payments through PayPal now as well. At least that's one good thing that came out of this. Another red flag that I got was the person was trying to pay way higher than my commission prices. I'm not trying to undercut myself or anything, but this person was trying to pay like $200 over what my max commission payment was. So at this point, I was realizing things were getting a little fishy, but I was continuing onwards because I was sure that I wasn't going to end up in any trouble. PayPal was very secure. I was making sure I wasn't sending them any information that could get me in trouble. What ended up happening is I invoiced the person and they claimed that they paid it about 20 minutes later. Now, if you don't know how PayPal works, if you send an invoice to someone, you will get an email in your PayPal email when you have paid that invoice. So they had messaged me on Instagram saying that they had paid, but I hadn't gotten any email. At this point, I was getting really suspicious. I decided to let them know that we would wait a day. Sometimes PayPal takes time to process payments, so I figured that if we waited a day, I would be able to know for sure whether or not they actually paid. So we got to the next day, I still didn't have an email, the invoice was still unresolved in my PayPal account, and things were really starting to go downhill. This person was trying to call me through Instagram. They were sending tons of messages. At this point, I was getting really stressed out and really wanted to just give up and tell this person to go away. I realize it sounds stupid now, but at the same time, I was also trying to be nice because somewhere in the back of my mind was saying, this person is real and they're just bad at using technology. You can't blow them off. Eventually, it got to be 2 or 3 days where they kept sending me the same message, asking me to send a screenshot of my email inbox. Obviously, I wasn't going to do that, and I kept asking them to pay the invoice before I could start on the commission. Eventually, they just stopped responding to me. I don't know how exactly this scam would have worked if I sent them a picture of my email inbox, even if I edited out personal information. Maybe they would have tried to trick me into thinking they did send the money and trying to trick me into sending the money back, but I was smart enough to know that none of that happened because I was staring at my PayPal account with my open invoice. So overall, a pretty sad experience. It's pretty frustrating that someone tried to scam me, especially considering how excited I was to finally get a commission from a non-friend or family member. But you know, hopefully that will change in the future. I'm just glad someone less careful than me didn't have this happen to them. Funnily enough, a lot of my artist friends were being scammed by the same person. A few weeks after this happened, I was live streaming and one of my artist friends mentioned that they had gotten scammed by the same exact person. And later on, one of my artist mutuals posted a TikTok about that same person. So the moral of the story is just be careful and look for red flags when people are asking from art for you. Make sure you have your terms of service in line for commission so that something like this doesn't happen to you. Anyway, That's the end of my video. I hope this was entertaining. If you guys want me to do more speed paint story times in the future, I'd be happy to do that. I plan on uploading more videos to this channel, like sketchbook tours and more speed paint videos, but you guys are always free to tell me in the comments if you have video ideas for something you want me to try. Just let me know. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.